With Dragon Ball, it has spurred an incredibly huge and vast fan base. With that has spurred artists who have been heavily inspired by the show and want to create their own continuations or alterations to the Dragon Ball franchise. One of those was Toyable, now known as Toyotaro, who created the amazing fan manga of Dragon Ball AF, which continued Dragon Ball GT. Now, he never got to finish this because Toyable, or Toyotaro, actually got hired to make things within the Dragon Ball franchise. So the fan artist became the actual artist for the franchise he loved. And now, he's directly making the actual Dragon Ball Super manga. One of my favorite things that Toyotaro has ever done was his special of the AF manga, which covered Roshi's death. Finally, the seemingly immortal martial arts master would pass away peacefully. And reading this for the first time, I remember it was a few years ago before I even started my channel, it was extremely emotional. I love Master Roshi as a character. You know, I've read through the entire manga of Dragon Ball and then also seen the anime, and I've loved Roshi. He's so funny. He was a huge importance on Goku, and seeing him, what he did in the Dragon Ball Super anime and the Tournament of Power, I absolutely loved that as well. And now, reading this chapter, it literally, when I was done reading it, a literal tear went down my cheek. Like, this was amazing. It covered the actual death of Master Roshi in a way that this came my own personal headcanon at one point. And honestly, if Toyotaro created this, there's no reason why he wouldn't do this again when what's likely is going to happen is Toriyama will give the keys to the Dragon Ball franchise to Toyotaro. He will become a successor. And if you go and read AF, you will see a lot of similarities already between the Goku Black Saga and AF. I mean, I've already made a video on that, I'll link you guys to that, but I could totally see this happening. But I'm going to go through and read this to you guys, because if you have not read this, you really need to. You need to go through it. It is amazing. It is one of the best fan fiction of Dragon Ball that I've ever witnessed. It is great, the art is great as always, and the actual story is great. So it begins, and it's actually leaving off of what happened in Dragon Ball AF before Toyotaro got to finish it, and Broly was being chased by Paikuhan, and Paikuhan was actually going to talk to him. And this was actually just Master Roshi telling Goku and Vegeta Jr. this story, because this had actually happened in the past. So this is a flash forward to the future of Roshi talking to Goku and Vegeta Jr. far after the events of Dragon Ball GT. And so he's telling them about Broly, and Goku and Vegeta are looking in excitement, and Roshi says it's time to end the story, which Goku and Vegeta are very upset about. And they end up leaving and walking away, with Pan apologizing for how they reacted to that, saying they're just a bunch of brats. This is from old Pan, and she says, "They're such brats. Thanks for always putting up with them." And then we get this quote from Roshi, signifying that he's the last Z fighter left. Well, I'm the last one left. It's the only duty I have now. And this is just crazy that every character we've come to know and love in the Dragon Ball franchise, except for Pan, he's dead. They're all dead. They all passed on. Roshi is still alive. The Master has continuously lives on beyond his own students. And I'm going to kind of bring in an analogy, is that it's always sad when a father has to bury their son, because the son is supposed to outlive the father. And it's kind of like this. Master Roshi is the father, and all of his sons as his students would die before him. He would always live on beyond them. Imagine what kind of pain that could bring to him. Now, yes, it's a lot of happy moments because he has a lot of amazing students, but that also harbors a lot of pain as well. And then we actually see a spaceship landing, and that is Babidi and Majin Buu, which is obviously a descendant of Babidi and a further creation of what was Buu. And it's kind of funny because Goku and Vegeta Jr. in their base form, they work together and they pretty easily take down these guys. And this leads to Master Roshi even taking off his glasses to witness what was going on. And this is what he thinks to himself: Goku, this new generation's coming along fine. Maybe my job's done. And then we see Goku and Vegeta have tied up Majin Buu and Babidi. Then we see Pan congratulating Goku and Vegeta, saying, "Well done, you two. You've gotten so strong. Right, Grandpa Kame?" Before she can finish her sentence, Roshi's eyes close, and he falls to the ground. Everybody yells, "Gramps." All of a sudden, Roshi is back on his own island. He's at Kame House, and he's asking, where is he? What happened? And he's like, "I can't be. I thought this place was long gone." And then Krillin shows up, and he says, "Mutant Roshi-sama, thank you for working so hard for so long." And then Yamcha comes along and says the same thing, along with Launch, Bulma, Poor, Oolong. "Thanks for all the hard work. Good job, Gramps. Good job, Kame-sen. And he's like, you guys. And then Chi-Chi, Tien, Chaozu, the Ox King, Mugen Roshi-sama, time to rest up. Good job. Thank you for all your hard work. And a laugh from Chaozu. Mugen Roshi-sama, as a Grandpa Gohan, and Mu Taitao show up behind him. Well done, sir. You have done some hard duties. Well done. Gohan, Mu Taito-sama, Gramps, Goku, Grandpa Kame-sen, thanks for everything. Rest up. And everybody's around him. Everybody is around Master Roshi. And he bops Goku on the head. Ow, what's the idea? This is no time to rest. Your training's not over yet. But, first put on a shell and swim to the other shore, down and back 50 times. And Goku does it. Krillin laughs at Goku, which prompts Roshi to say the same thing to him. Now, this is obviously a flashback and just showing what had happened in the original Dragon Ball. This is a young Goku, and he's training again, just like he did with the turtle on his back. And I love the flashback. I love the talking back to that. And everybody is laughing, and so is Roshi. And it fades away, and it shows back to Roshi. He's on his back now, and people are upset. They're crying because Roshi, he's passed away. He's gone. And then we see Roshi, his spirit, probably talking, "Hey Goku, that was one strange adventure." And we see Gohan's house with a Dragon Ball, the 4-star Dragon Ball on it. Sure was, but it ain't our era anymore. And this just really got me, guys, that there was a bridge built over the ocean, and it destroyed Kame House. Kame House is no more. Roshi's house is gone, and you see it's destroyed. I love this, and you see a Dragon Ball is still there. I mean, it's just amazing. And he's like, yeah, I'm a little sad. What are you saying? The next world's full of amazing stuff, too. Are there hot chicks? Sure are. What, really? Goku, take me there quick. You never change, Gramps. Oh, Gramps, hang on a minute. What is it? I gotta give one last greeting. I mean, this chapter of Roshi's death, I even got a little bit emotional reading again. I cannot believe how great this was written, how great the art was, just the atmosphere of it, how Roshi's dead and he's saying goodbye to everybody, and then everybody shows up at his house. It's like, and then he starts training Goku and Krillin again. It's like his own personal heaven is training kids, training people to get stronger. As everybody's back again in their normal forms, Goku's a kid again, and he tells him and Krillin to train. I mean, if Roshi ever does die in the Dragon Ball franchise, I would love it to be like this. This is something that would be so emotional, so amazing. I just cannot, I cannot believe how great this chapter is. I know some people will just probably disagree with me, but I think a lot of you guys will enjoy it as well. This would be a lot more deeper side to the Dragon Ball narrative if they add this in, but I mean, that's all I gotta really say about this. You guys need to go read it. Get your tissues, because you might cry. I mean, it is emotional. If you are a very sensitive person and you love Master Roshi, you probably will cry. I mean, I didn't really cry. I mean, I had my eyes they watered, but it was just emotional reading this. It is just a masterpiece in my opinion. I love to see something like that in the actual Dragon Ball franchise. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you thought the story was extremely interesting. I sure did. Comment your thoughts, subscribe if you are new, turn notifications, join me Discord, and follow me on Twitter. Hope you guys all have an amazing day. Peace out.